The purpose of this video is to give you the most basic introduction to StreamUX. Other videos will show more of the details, but this is just mostly to get you running with the unit. When you receive the unit, you'll want to hook it up like so. This is the USB adapter. Just plug its harness into the UART port of the StreamUX, and then you'll want to plug the speaker into this two-position connector over here. Polarity does not matter. Then you'll want to download both StreamUX Builder and the Serial Tester program, which can be downloaded from our website at creeksidecontrols.com. We'll start with the StreamUX Builder. When you open Builder, the first thing you'll see is a example project that opens up. I'm just going to go through this really briefly. There'll be other tutorials that will show how to use Builder and create these projects, but in essence we have some colors here that have been defined and a single font. Then these are some skins for some of the buttons that will be placed on the screen, as well as skin sets for the states of each button. I have an empty box here that will turn red when it's touched. I have a few strings that just explain what the individual boxes are. Then I have a solitary box as well. These are the components of the group box. And then I have a group box here. And then this is a clone box of the group box. And finally I have a sandbox that places all of these onto a screen of this size, and then a page of the same size for the screen to be placed in. The pages are just the memory locations where these are rendered. Once you open this, you're going to want to go to Settings, Communication, make sure UART is selected and 57.6, which it should be by default. You can then also go into Global Settings, just give it a name and a version. You can also select these if you want. I would use just the default settings for now. Once you have all that, you can then go to Export to USB. Select USB drive. The export will complete and show you all the resource usage. At this point, you need to go to Windows Explorer, right-click on the USB drive and click eject. This just makes sure that any files that you may have open in there are closed, and then make sure the file system is intact. Once you've exported to USB, also go to File, Export to C header. What this will do is generate your enumerations and give you the handles for all of the resources that you've created. So I put that on the desktop. I'm going to bring that into any C editor. So here you can see this is a C enumeration where you have the states given to you, as well as here's all the handles that it generated. So for instance, I'm going to want to show the page. I'm going to display the page on the screen, and you can see my default page is going to be C01, where the console page, which is always in StreamUX, is C00. And also you can see all of the other resources we made are defined here. Now I will place the USB stick into the StreamUX USB port on the back, like so. Then once you plug in power to your PC, the StreamUX will automatically boot up and say that it found a resource file. It's going to go through this setup to transfer these resources. It gives you a warning that it's going to replace all your resources with the ones that you just put on this USB stick. You just let it run. You don't have to hit anything. If you don't want it to do this, then you just want to yank the stick or pull power. I'm going to fast forward to the end of this. Okay, so now the load is complete. You can remove the USB stick from the StreamUX. It will automatically reset. Here you can say, this is the boot up screen, which you can either enable or disable, showing you all the firmware versions, and then there's the name and the version that you put into the project. It does a resource load, gives you a little bit of status on the memory, and then it tells you which interface that it's using. At this point, you need to go to Serial Tester. Open this up. Select the COM port. So the USB adapter that comes with the StreamUX is a FTDI chip, so it should automatically install the drivers and give you a COM port in Windows. So just select the COM port that was installed, hit OK. Now, so now I have Tester open and I have the camera of the StreamUX on the right-hand side. Right now I'm going to show you how to send commands here. First I'm going to change the backlight, and this is a warning. You want to make sure when you're using the backlight that you don't exceed 500 milliamps of USB power if you're being powered by the USB. It doesn't matter if you're using an external adapter. This will just make sure your USB doesn't have to shut off because you've gone over current. This is a warning to tell you that. So I'm just going to change it to a small PWM, and you can see it adjusts the brightness there. Here this is the actual messages that are sent and received to StreamUX, and down below are the packetized forms of the messages that actually go over the UART with their start and stop it, and this is a CRC at the end. So now what I'm going to do is display the page that we just downloaded on there. It's CO1. And as you can see, there is the page that we just put in StreamUX Builder. And at this point, you can interact with the screen with touching. And I'm getting touch events down below. And that shows you basic functionality. Please refer to the other tutorials and the online documentation for more information about the packet structure and all of the different commands that you can send. Thanks for watching.